It is time to dissolve the monasteries. Boom. Done. It's gonna take a while to recover from this war, but we were earning a shit ton of money. And yeah, we're earning a lot of fucking money. That's all I have to say. Our colonies keep getting attacked, but I think we should be just fine. Time to choose a policy for the next 25 years, and I finally finished off my exploration idea, so I'm gonna go benign neglect. I need the settler chance, and that global trade power is pretty good. Tuscany is gonna pull me into some bullshit with Bulgaria. However, seems like Serbia has split off from Bulgaria, and thus Bulgaria only holds this coast. So I'm gonna join. I could go for a military idea, but I feel like we're gonna use those points for technology. As for an idea, we're gonna go for the expansion ideas. These other ones are really nice, especially the admin ideas here with the core creation cost going down and our tech cost going down. But I really like the idea of expanding our colonial empire, because we can somehow see that that is the future. That is what's gonna lead us to good things. And I go ahead and directly, we're already 15 years ahead on that, so directly go to expansion ideas, one more colonist, and I'm gonna start working on that. Oh, dumb me. Of course, apparently I can enact several policies at the same time. I didn't know this. But whatever. Global tariffs. Yes, and it's gonna cost 1 admin power per month, but that's pretty good. I've been thinking maybe we could attack Venice again already. I mean, they've allied with Austria, but and the Papal State in Naples. That's it. Spain isn't involved. Oh, Portugal. Shit. Okay, forget that. Great Britain wants us to support their independence. Sounds like a good idea. I want the British to be independent. They'll be a good ally. They're Protestants. We don't want the pesky Portuguese to control them. Oh crap, it's begun. I didn't expect it to be this fast. Great Britain, Argentine, British Columbia, English Wales, Leinster, New Switzerland, Newfoundland, and Switzerland against basically very, very powerful people. Let's already pull up our army stuff. Let's get our guys home. And yeah, first battle is going pretty well for us. Let's see, oh shit, they have reinforcements. So this war is going a lot better than I expected. We're already at 11%. We won a nice naval battle with our New Switzerland and our own navy that's protecting the Caribbean over here. Sunk the Portuguese fleet, or at least in Portugal's fleet, I think. We've moved on to start colonizing Argentina instead of North America. It's kind of strange that this area still hasn't been uncovered. It's already 1677, but you know, what can you do? Oh my god, have you seen this fleet? 102 ships in port. They're not even a big nation, the Venetians, but they're rich, so I guess it's understandable. Tuscany wants us to go to war against Venice. I don't really feel like that would be a good idea right now. I will have to decline, actually, because as soon as I declare war, this fleet is gonna crush me, so nope. Now, this is a war I might join. The Commonwealth is asking to the conquest. Yeah, they're attacking Brandenburg, and they're becoming quite a blob. I like having powerful friends as long as I have some buffers between them, but you know, whatever. So it's mostly contained to the north and the Hansa. The Hansa might be a problem if they send out their fleets, but I think they'll focus on the Baltic, so I will accept. Damn it, I thought I'd be able to negotiate something, some separate peace, but then the British took out Austria from the game, and thus the war is over. After many years, I'll actually check out. It was a pretty fucking long war for the British independence. Portugal will grant independence to Great Britain, 10% of their income for war operations, 480 ducats, and of course, well, the independence is pretty much the after, so good for them. So I've been thinking, as soon as my manpower base recovers here, I think I'm gonna go for Venice. They're gonna be weakened by Tuscany, and hopefully they won't have enough allies to stand against me. Seems the Commonwealth completely annexed Brandenburg and Saxony in this latest war, meaning that they are pretty massive. And Russia's around. Forgot to announce that they unified. So they're also gonna be expanding east, I imagine. So finally time for some exploration. I'm actually wasting quite a lot of money because I have to keep my army maintenance up all the way. And we're over our force limit, but I think it's worth it just to for our future expansion westwards. There, and so we attack Venice. It seems like none of their major allies joined them, only the knights. Yes, their navy is a problem, so I'm putting everyone back, sending everyone back home. No one's being attacked, and I'm just gonna try to siege down as much as possible. Well, seems like I'm gonna go help out France as well, although this means I'm gonna be at war with... Okay, Burgundy's fine, but Spain... Ugh. Who joined? Spain, yeah, whatever. So we've sieged down all of Venice. The Spanish sieged down our little colony here in Brazil, but I sent all my ships over to Argentinian. I actually named this Argentinian, like the German version for Argentine, and we're expanding our colonial holdings in the Americas, slowly but surely. And we're definitely gonna get some nice land here. So I think this is a pretty good deal. We'll take Ferrara, Treviso, which we have claims on, and then we shall force Venice to release Croatia, and they'll give us some money. And yes, let's see. Voila! Beautiful, beautiful. I was hoping to annex the Uruguay, but since there are other provinces like in a place I can't see and I can't walk through this area, and I'm leaving everything to my allies, I'm actually just going to accept taking these two and then everything else. Yes. Also, I can set a new rival because someone else went out of the picture, so I'm gonna put Austria here. Oh, would you look at that? Austria's my fucking rival, right? They're the emperor, and yet I have been chosen. The Emperor has bestowed the great honor of hosting this year's assembly of the Reichstag upon us. This will greatly increase our prestige in the Empire. May all delegates gasp in awe as they enter our glorious capital, Bern. Awesome. Oh, it has begun. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Like a mighty torch bringing the light of reason into even the darkest corners of the old and new worlds, the Enlightenment is sweeping across the world. Supporting this movement, it will doubtlessly lead to advances in science and philosophy, but the movement's notions about human freedom and the unalienable rights of man may cause a bit of rebellious fervor in the country. Oof, national unrest +8, but technology cost goes down, diplomatic technology. Prestige goes up, technology cost goes down. Yeah. And it costs 1,300. We have the money. We're totally doing it. Am I gonna join Tuscany against all these people? No. Seems like we've just been dragged into a war against the Netherlands and their colonies because my New Switzerland colony wants Massachusetts. Although I hope they take a little bit more. That'd be much better. I cannot believe it. The French are actually joining arms against me. That's stupid. Stupid. What is this country? What are they doing in Brittany? Wow. What a voyage. I think this is a pretty good deal. We'll severely expand. It's unfortunate that we can't see this province here. They'll keep a few and then we'll be able to just close them off and finish them eventually. The only problem is that there's going to be a lot of reformed up here, but I do think that our colony can sustain the conversion costs. We're also going to get some money, so let's send the demands and voila. Time to choose an idea, or a new idea group, and I think I'm gonna go military since we've gone quite admin there for a long time. We're gonna go quality. Boom, and that's pretty much it. I don't know how to force my guys, my colonies, to help me out here. I might actually have to send soldiers. Ugh. So we're basically 100 years away from the end of the game, and yes, that should take another few hours, like 10 hours. Jesus Christ, I have so much to do today. Tomorrow, actually, if obviously not for you guys, but for me, tomorrow's the release of Common Sense, the next expansion. That's gonna be quite something. Seems they... oh, shit. The Commonwealth. The British are always getting into some stupid wars. I'm really not gonna join them. War against the Ottomans? Yes, thank you. So the war that the Commonwealth started isn't going too well. However, we expanded a little bit here. Conquered some people, and then I thought, well, let's go against the Shawnee, but that's not going very well, and these guys just keep marching up and down for some reason. They think I'm gonna fix their problems, but they have to commit at some point. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the glory days of the Swiss Republic. We are earning 92 ducats per month, which is incredible. Rapidly expanding my navy. We were at what, 60 just 10 years ago, and now we're gonna push that to almost a limit. I think create a proper fleet, right? We need 75%, so we're gonna be there pretty soon. Finally, this is over. Let's see, full annexation on you, which will create a colonial state here, I hope, because then we'll have 5, right? I don't know. Shouldn't we have colonial map mode? Where is the yeah, we should have 5. Oh well, whatever. When it shows up again, I'll do that again. But sue for peace, full annexation on you, send demands, and voila, there again. You know what? Let's get into another war. Let's finish Venice off, expel them from their home island and Friuli, and yeah, so finish once and for all. Once and for all. Austria's gonna join. Shouldn't be too much of a problem since we have the Commonwealth and Hungary on our side. 100. Okay, all right. 75% cost. You know what? Let's take that. All right. Boom. My soldiers don't look as cool as they used to. I don't know. The 1600 little soldier looked better, but it's still kind of green, right? Green and red. I know it's kind of lame, but I think I'm gonna leave it like Swiss Louisiana, because you know, Louisiana. Oh my god, I can't pronounce anything today. I've been playing Europa Universalis for, what is it, almost 10 hours now. Okay, no, that's... wait. Yeah. 6-7 hours? Whatever. Swiss Louisiana has been formed. Yes, let's do it. So apparently, since we're not in Common Sense yet, we can still only, like, we can choose to take the capital or the other provinces. Like, we can't take both at the same time. So I'm gonna go for Venice, and then we shall return and attack Venice one last time in the future, hopefully. Maybe, I'm not sure. Hungary. Hungary takes provinces from rivals, yes. You'd be happy if I allowed you to have Pressburg, right? Just to make you happy, and yes. Alright, good. I think that's... there's no other provinces I can give to Istria. I'm not gonna give to them. Yes, anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty good. No, I can't send this peace offer? Oh, those bastards, wait. What if I... You know what? I'll be back once it actually works. Austria's negotiating for themselves here. I think that will be pretty okay, since Pressburg will go over to Hungary. And there is peace in our time. We get Venice, and they get to send us lots of money. Now, there's only one thing though. I realized that my army can be twice as large now, so I don't know. I should probably create another stack. Oh, look at that! We have a new colony in the West Indies? East Indies? West Indies. Well, see, this is the West, so this must be the West Indies. I always get confused because, you know, they thought that the globe was the other way. Whatever. Don't listen to me. Oh yes, this is actually a name. Pawnee, right there. That is a place I want to conquer. You know why? Because of Parks and Recreation. If you haven't watched that, you should. It's really funny. It's probably one of the best comedy series I've ever watched. So watch it. I'm looking around and I just realized it's pretty damn cool to see countries like Huron, still its own entity, converted to Reformed. Well, that's kind of weird, but they have the Western technology, and you know they're around, they're alive. They're competing against all the other powers here, and they can probably stand on their own legs partially. So this war is going on with the Ottomans, the Tunisians, Bohemia, all the world, just because Hungary is being attacked. And I don't know if I can hold out against that, but, you know, I'll just hold out myself. Would you look at that? Galicia is independent. Actually independent. That's amazing. Now, my fleet is basically done. I'm not gonna expand it anymore. I've sent a few off to the Philippines. I'm gonna start colonizing the northern tip of Australia here. Probably gonna sell these two others to Australia if I end up creating them or whatever, and then we'll see. So I still have my army expenditure up, and I've created some claims here on Tyrol, Südtirol to connect that province, but I saw because they're extremely lucrative, and yes, I think it is time to declare war. They only have Trier and Venice. I also have a claim on Friuli, which I can take, correct, yes, and Tuscany and France would join us. Awesome. Let's make our aim Tyrol there, just to make it clear. Why is... Oh, they're a subject, I hope. Oh, they rule over cliffs. Declare war. So it does seem like Spain joined us after all, or not us, them. Which might be a problem, but I'll siege those two provinces down and then turn around and sweep. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting you with the Danish Catholic United States of America. This is absolutely crazy. Took a few days, but here it is. The USA tells us of the Declaration of American Independence. Thomas Paine, the English American, blah 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 blah. Yes, but this is not English American. This is just telling us the basics of the real history. However, here, these guys are Danish. Yes, I'm just gonna double check. Yes, indeed, Danish. Oh, this is the only reason why they're actually mad at me. New Switzerland, that is. It's because I didn't give them the cores that they had occupied during the last war. I totally forgot to check the Americas, actually. But I think we can handle them. I mean, they're only at 55. As long as they don't go much higher, I think we can sustain them as a colony. Liberty desires at 62 now, and it's only increasing because my relative power to them keeps decreasing. Or, I mean, their relative power to me keeps increasing. 120%. It just doesn't make sense. How could they be that much more powerful than me? Oh, victory is beautiful. I have sweeped, or actually, no. I'm gonna coin a new term. I have Swissed these. Yeah, I was about to swear. I've Swiss these Austrians, these Habsburgs. Haha, that's a good enough of an insult. Not Austrian, but Habsburg, because, you know, incestuous family and all. Yes, so 54% high score, war score. Should be able to give me all the 4 claims that I have. Perhaps even more. However, I was thinking, French Brazil I really don't care about. Now, if takes province from rival, I'm not actually giving you guys any provinces, am I? No. But, could I also ask for stuff in Brazil? Create a Swiss Brazil. That'd be awesome. Look at that. 63, 62. But which ones are the better ones, though? I'm actually gonna look around. I'm gonna come to a deal, and then I'll come back when I've decided. Yeah, it was pretty much what I had done before. This is absolutely perfect, right? I'll cut off them from the coast. I'll have 5 provinces to create the Swiss Brazil. Actually, no, I'll have 6, which is awesome. I can't really ask for anything else. I've looked around, but yes, send demands, and voila. Apparently there's a coalition against us now, and it's understandable considering that we are a little bit overextended, to be honest. But yes, let's go ahead and make these places core. You know what? I just realized why the USA exists so early in the game, or it's because Denmark was crushed by Sweden. Denmark no longer exists, or well, it does. I think it has Bornholm. That's it. So it's pretty easy to for the colony to just separate. Time to choose a rival. The Netherlands has us as a rival, therefore the Netherlands is our rival, obviously. To be honest, this might be biased since I played Epirus in Rome 2 Total War, but Epirus has the best looking flag in the game. There's a little bit of a flaw there, I think, with the texturing, but look at that. That symmetry, that eagle black on yellow, is awesome. There we go. Now we have Brazil. I named it Brazilian because I know it's, or in Swedish it's called Brazilian, and I imagine that in German it's roughly the same thing. So pretty awesome. I'm gonna name this Australian, or because I also imagine that it's the same in German. And voila, there. I'm also gonna sell them those provinces here. Ah, Norway. Norway has been the first to ban slavery. Hopefully we can follow suit. I don't know. Let's see. Unless privateers confirm fellows. Superintendents. I have no idea. Oh well, we'll see. Now here's an issue that I really want Paradox to look at. If they ever see this, please, why? Okay, look, Australia is a colonial nation. It can't buy provinces more than 2 provinces away from their colonial region, but it's very hectic for me to have to deal with colonial settlements in, like, Indonesia. I know you could do trade company and that's alright and cool, but it'd be nice for me to be able to sell it to Australia, right? It's kind of the same region, Oceania. It'd be, I don't know. There's something to be done there, that's what I'm saying. I have a bad feeling about this, you know. Swiss Louisiana going up against Norwegian Louisiana. I have a feeling this is gonna end up in no good. Or well, it is gonna be good, but you know, we're gonna have to fight some wars. So apparently we are dragged into some defensive war against Serbia because they're attacking Hungary, but I think we should do pretty fine in that. Convert that, yes, and finish Südtirol, and we'll be pretty much done here, although I will do some harsh treatment just to make sure they don't revolt. So Swiss Louisiana here is losing pretty bad, so I'm just going to join my I'm just going to join my vassal here, force them onto a great war. Of course, I'm fighting the other one, so I won't have any allies against these Russians and all these people, but I will have my colonial nations do most of the work. Spain isn't joining, which makes me very happy. But yes, declare war. So it's time to open our last ideas. I could go humanist, but then I don't know. I'm focusing on diplomatic now in late game, and we have a pretty big navy, which means I'd actually rather prefer these trade ideas. It will make us very rich. We're already pretty damn rich, but you know, increased power and crap. Oh god, look at that. Global trade power plus 10%. Bam.